Our objective is that your organization should be able to understand, decide, and act on its future before that future happens. On a 550 million euro business, we have been able to identify an annual incremental gain of 4 million euros. How we did this was that we supported the client to improve their ability to predict changes in demand on both capital equipment and aftermarket products in their key markets to support sustainable, profitable growth. What we did to allow this organization to understand both their present and future market before their competition was that we assessed the customers, our clients' customers' financial health and how that had been developing under different market conditions, and also how those conditions had affected their willingness to invest in our clients' products and services. In addition to the customer's financial health, we also looked at the market sentiment and macroeconomical indicators, such as the commodity price development, currency exposure, business confidence, and other external metrics. We also assessed the development of our clients' fleet and installed base, and how the utilization of the fleet, the aging profile of the fleet, supported fleet extensions, fleet upgrades, replacement orders, as well as service contracts and midlife upgrades. So this information, in combination with the client's internal information, sales trends, net invoice sales, basically the P&L development over time, so that we had the time series to compare to and let our machine learning process run. And we utilize this information through our track, predict, act process to understand the drivers that impacts your business and utilize this information as ingredients to our predictions to identify how you can boost your margins and profits, and in the end take actions on these insights to implement the relevant decisions that will deliver a better financial result. The solution is implemented in your ecosystem, and we assess, depending on the prioritized use cases, where the technology can drive most value. And then from this initial scope, you can extend. So let's look at an example where we involve the strategy team, the finance, product, and sales organizations in the headquarters and in selected markets. We utilized our technology in combination with data, external and internal, to build prediction models that allowed them to take actions and steer their organizations towards the opportunities that we had identified. How do you implement this? We recommend that you start with a pilot to validate that this approach is right for you, to get a business case confirmed, and also a plan agreed on how to scale this throughout your organization. So the first phase is the insight. Thereafter, we implement and scale. We take what we did in the pilot out in a wider context. And from there, you can start to improve, extend the number of use cases and markets, basically driving a higher revenue under management. With the Ignizer, you will be in a position to optimize your P&L, to turn on the different dials, utilizing the predictions to understand where you need to look for improvements to optimize your financial health. And here you can see an example calculation where we were able to support the client on lifting their net margin from 10.8% to 11.6% during the first year, with the ambition of moving towards 15% over the coming years. If you would like to know more details around this approach, our technology, please don't hesitate to reach out. Thank you for tuning in. Looking forward to continue the dialogue.